It's not even. Now is it even?
Yeah. I think so. Ready?
No.
Alright. Well, welcome back, guys. It's been literally a year, probably close to a year, since that one video that I made before, but now things are a little bit more settled, so I can start making videos on a constant, more regular basis. Mostly because I've got a camera woman and a training partner. This lady right here, she's my fiance, Mackenzie Cooks. She's or a wandering scribbler. I think you might have remembered, or if you don't, go back and watch the other video. I talked about a cat that used to meow at my window. That was in a different town, Portales. Well, me and her and I went on a trip, and we came back and found some kittens outside of our window. So that's an update. We've got cats now. Jim and Randy, named them after the Trailer Park Boys characters. There's one over the area wanting to go outside. But anyways, so I know the last video was a chest video. I'm not going to be really training chest, legs, tries, buys, stuff like that. It's mostly powerlifting workouts now. So today I'm going to be doing bench press, and every day I do a daily minimum of my squat, because I'm going to be in a meet coming up in Roswell in 3 weeks. I just signed up for it last night. I didn't think I was going to be able to go, so I haven't been training for it. I'm not really ready, but I'm going to do it because I've been talking about doing a powerlifting meet for so long, and I figured I ought to stop talking about it and just do it. And I want to get some experience. I don't expect to do awesome, but I do want to get the experience and know how it works. So welcome back to the channel and enjoy. How do you turn it on?
The button.
So for pre-workout, I'm going to do 2 scoops of C4 and 1 scoop of amino energy. Amino energy only has 50 grams of caffeine per scoop, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. But I've done this a bunch of times, just not with these flavors. This is green apple C4, which is super sour, and blue raspberry amino energy. We got a sample of this when I bought my regular amino energy, which is like some kind of orange. But we'll see how this turns out. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Hopefully good. I'm doing this because we're going to run after the workout, and I don't usually run, so I need all of the energies that I can get. And it's going to be a lot of workout today as well, so we'll see how this goes. If it's nasty, hopefully it doesn't suck. But yeah, that's going to be my pre-workout for today. This is usually what I do. I usually just do 2 scoops of C4, and if I know I need some energy, then I'll do amino energy as well. But I've been taking that instead of Monster lately, because it gets expensive, and I don't know, I've got that anyways, so yeah, that's it.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
So earlier I talked about how I use 2 scoops of that green apple C4 and that blue raspberry amino energy. So we're gonna try it now, and I'll let you guys know how it tastes.
It's a lot of water.
It looks, I don't know, it looks alright. Looks like any other pre-workout. It's actually really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like, takes the sweetness of the green apple away, adds a really nice texture to the dish that I really think the other competitors are missing. I've been watching a lot of Chopped, so I think I'm a judge on that show now. But anyway, so I'm gonna down this, we're gonna get in the gym, and we're gonna crush some bench press. See you there. Alright, so welcome to the workout.
this obviously is my warm-up. So usually when I warm up, I'll just do the bar and really feel what the bench is feeling like, and the bar. Sometimes you get a bar with weird knurling or weird width feels weird in your hand. So I just like to know what to expect before I actually get into any kind of weight. So I'll do the bar for like 12 reps, and then I'll do 135 for probably 8 reps, just to feel with a little bit of weight, and then I'll go up to 185, which is when I start feeling some weight on the bar, and I'll never do more than 6 reps of that because I don't want to wear myself out when I'm just warming up. So right here, I think I did 5 reps. This is where I put my straps on and I really start digging in and using some leg drive, so I can start feeling, what the weight is going to feel like once I get some more on there. Now 225 is where the weight starts getting heavier for me. I can judge if I'm going to have a good workout by this set right here. So I only did 2 reps because it felt so easy and it went up super quick. I really didn't have to do much with it for like struggle wise. It went right up. So here I am just talking to my buddy, bull crapping about how big our biceps are. It was funny. I just did a little pose, but I also kept this in to show what my setup for the bench is. I like to do it exactly the same no matter what, whether I'm using 135 or 295. So I'll always sit on the bench, like right here. I'll get my straps on, clear my mind, sit back, grab the bar where I need it, where my width is. Usually I think I'm a little closer than a lot of people, but that's alright. A new thing I've been doing is keeping my feet flat on the ground so I wiggle them out to where I can get a good position. Unrack the bar and then come down. I control the weight down as much as I can. I know I'm going to get a good lift by how much I control it. So here I'm telling him, the spotter, to like not touch the bar when I'm lifting unless it's coming back down on my chest. I just tell him to unrack the bar for me, and then, just not do anything. But I don't think he really understood that, because right here he unracks the bar, and he keeps his hands there. I start to lift, I go down, and it flies up. I've never pressed 275 that fast. So I didn't really believe him when he said he didn't touch the bar, but I need another spot when Mackenzie held the camera. So I went for 295, which is technically an all-time PR for me. So I told him this time, don't touch the bar at all. He unracks it, takes his hands away, I'm like, cool. Go down, start pressing up. It slows down a little bit, he touches the bar again. Now, he says he didn't do much. It doesn't look like he did much, so I'm going to take it as a good lift, but there's still that little part of me that doesn't know. So I took 295 as my daily max, and it turns out to be an all-time max. And I used 80% of that, which ended up being 235 pounds, and I did 3 sets of 5 reps with it, and those went really well, which is why I'm kind of accepting 295, that he didn't do much for me, because they went up. I got all my reps for that, and then after that I was toasted, like I was done. I did a lot of reps of a lot of weight, more than I usually do. So I did some accessories. The only other chest accessory that I did was this incline dumbbell press. Like I said, my triceps and my chest were toasted. I get to 5 reps and I'm dead. I struggled with the last 3. Gets slower and slower, and then this last rep is like, it's a grinder. But I got all my reps for that, and I was super pumped with that. So for my tricep accessories, I had to go a little bit lighter. I only use 30 on these tricep extensions that I see a lot of people doing, and I think they're great. Really targets the weak areas around my elbows. I think it's going to help with the lockout really well, because it simulates coming up to the top of the bench, the press, I guess. And then I just finished off with some regular old tricep pushdowns with a straight bar, just 10 reps, 4 sets of that. I did 8 to 10 reps for all my accessories, and that pretty much wraps up the workout. That was the bench workout. Didn't do the squats because we're squatting tomorrow, and I'm about to run. I never run, but we signed up for a turkey trot, and I got my PT test coming up, so I should probably start doing some kind of cardio
Alright, so that was a bench workout, and I did some tricep accessory work afterwards, as you saw. Like I said before, I didn't do those squats because I did realize, like, I don't want to fry my CNS before this meet, and like I've got my PT test coming up and that 5K, like obviously the 5K doesn't really matter that much, but like I'm not gonna sandbag the whole thing, you know. I'm gonna do decently at it. I don't sign up for things and half-ass it, so I want to try to get into shape. I need to do more cardio anyways. It's kind of a myth that if you want to be a good powerlifter, you can't do cardio because it's going to steal your gains or whatever. As long as you save your energy for your lifts, you do your workout, and then you run, you should be fine. So, like, I didn't even run that much. I only ran a mile for the Air Force. You need to run a mile and a half for your PT test. So, I don't often run much more than 2 miles at a time. If I do run, like I said, I don't run that much. So that this 5K coming up, 3 miles, it's not a lot, but it's more than I usually do, to be honest. So we did that afterwards. Tonight we're gonna celebrate my birthday. It's not till Tuesday, but I got work. I work at night, so I figured tonight would be a good night to do it. It's Saturday night. We're gonna go out and get a good dinner, and then maybe go out, watch the Ronda Rousey fight, and at a buddy's house, and we'll see from there. Probably the end of the vlog. So I hope you guys have a good time. Good night. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you in the next video.